Next up, one of my favorite companies because they always do things well. That's Sennheiser, and these are their TWS earbuds, the CX Plus. So just under 15,000 rupees, what do you get? Sennheiser has more expensive stuff also, but this is actually a great one. First and foremost, what's very unusual is the box itself, that little carry box that you get, which is also, of course, the battery included. Looks like a miniature Icebox, right? You'll understand when I actually show it to you. Then let's talk about all the other things. Good snug fit. They give you 4 kind of ear tips. You can customize it as well as you like. Good battery life, 24 hours combined with the case, so that works well. But now let's get down to what really matters, and that is, of course, the sound. So bass is good, treble is good, mids are good, soundstage not as wide as I would think. The noise cancellation is fantastic. You really get great noise cancellation. This one, Sennheiser really knows how to do that very, very well. So sound, I would give it full marks. I would want maybe for the soundstage to be a little wider. The transparency mode is good, but I think amplifies sound a little bit too much. Overall, I think this is a great product under 15,000 rupees. This is the Gadget 360 review.
If we were to talk about products that just stand out in terms of how they look, Sennheiser's TWS range takes the biggest piece of the cake. And the new pair of TWS called the CX Plus True Wireless continued that tradition. From the shape of the case to the shape of the earbuds themselves, it is different. But how great is the sound? Are the mics great? Is the ANC good? All necessary questions with the necessary answers coming in the next few minutes. Alright, let's start with what makes them the most recognizable, the design. The case looks like a miniaturized icebox. It is flat at the bottom, hence it sits up. It has USB-C port on the back, so taking out earbuds while they sit and charge is always easy. Opening the lid is easy too. The hinge is solid with strong magnets at both ends of its opening and closing. But the case is a bit too large, so it will bulge out of your jeans pocket very prominently. The earbuds themselves are a mixture of BOXY and CURVY. The top is BOXY with a large touchpad for gestures. Everything underneath it curves perfectly for the fit of the earbuds to be snug and tight. The ear tips are made out of silicone and are comfortable. There are 4 different sizes to choose from for the user to get the perfect fit. Now once they're in your ears with the noise cancellation switched on, the earbuds wipe out most of the low end and mid-level frequencies of the environment. So if you're in a noisy office or cafe sitting on a bench outside, you will hear none of the low end frequencies, but some of the mid and high level frequencies will find their way in. Even so, with the music playing, you will hardly hear anything. As for the transparency mode, it does work great, but the sound coming in has a bit of a high pitch to it, as is common with most TWS earbuds. Now the most important part that everyone wants to know. How do these earbuds sound? They carry the same sound signature one has come to expect from Sennheiser made earbuds. The sound signature is very well balanced. If the bass is punchy, the treble matches it by being just as bright, but not as well separated as they should be. And since the sound stage is not as wide, the instrument separation is minimal. So the sound is not perfect, but it is still very impressive. But where they struggle a lot is when the user picks up a call, as if the user is in a remotely noisy environment, the earbuds struggle to pick up the user's voice for calls. As for changing the tracks one listens to, gesture panel on both earbuds is one of the best we've come across. The controls are precise and fast and offer a variety of ways to control the music being played. They can be altered in the Sennheiser Smart Control app. The app itself is pretty smooth and logical. One can easily change the EQ settings to get the sound they want, alter the ANC, create sound zones so the sound is altered based on the location of the user, and enable or disable side tone, which alters how much the user can hear their own voice while on calls. As for battery life, the earbuds last for 8 hours on a single charge, while the case can charge the earbuds twice over for a combined battery life of 24 hours. Even though the number is great, we expected a little more given the size of the case. The Sennheiser CX Plus True Wireless earbuds are great with their sound, noise cancellation, software and features. But at the same time, the case might feel a bit bulky and the mics are not good for calls. And they're priced at 14,990. Like most of the earbuds in this price range, they are great with some aspects and not good with some others. But if the things it does well are your priority and you do not want to spend more money, go ahead and get them. If you are willing to spend a little more money, you should consider the Sony WF-1000 XM4s.